We open the unit. Please don't walk in. Please don't touch anything. I can't get a $50 opening bid, $50 anywhere, but $125. 100 now, 125. 100 now, 125. 100 now, 150. 100 here now, 150. Sold it right here, $100. Thank you for coming. My name is Libby Wares and I'm an auctioneer with Ace Auction Company.
Libby Wares is a pro at what she does.
Who is Burns?
She is a storage unit auctioneer.
All right, we can open this door and get it going.
She travels around Texas, including here in San Antonio, getting people to bid on other people's stuff.
When I say sold, you bought it all. That's the good, the bad, the ugly, and the trash.
And these people are all hoping for the good, especially after seeing this hit cable show. Storage Wars has created sort of a cult following of everyday people looking to make a profit on foreclosed storage units.
In one of our auctions in San Antonio, we had 250 buyers. That particular auction before that would have probably had between 40 and 50.
5 times as many bidders thanks to Storage Wars.
Well, I kind of got the bug like everyone else did with the TV shows on the various networks.
Steve Lindsay is a regular bidder, so he knows the drill. When the lock is cut and the door is open, bidders can only peek inside, no going into the unit. Some of the hardcore folks even bring their own flashlights. So behind all of these used mattresses and mangled boxes could be jewelry, gold, priceless art, or it could be nothing but trash. That's the gamble. You never know. And just like in Vegas, the odds are against you.
The majority of the units, probably 75% of the units are not going to have a lot of valuable stuff in them.
Lindsay won this unit,
truck and a
paying
trailer,
$200. One particular thing caught his eye. Some boxes marked delicate instruments.
Well, it's not fragile instruments, but right on the top I see a tray, could be silver or silver plated. And it's probably silver plated, it's pretty light.
Nothing there, so like a bloodhound on a mission, he searches the piles of stuff, trying to sniff out something of value.
Let's just close.
And soon, he comes across a potential jackpot.
A couple of belt buckles, maybe some costume jewelry. Some of this might be real.
Turns out it's nothing too special, but then Lindsay finds something he could do some damage with, if he were a bad guy.
There's even books with just blank checks in here.
And it's not uncommon.
You have everything. You find people's social security cards, driver's license, their whole thing, all their old credit cards.
Rory Buckner paid $350 for this unit. He actually owns 2 Domino's pizzas.
It looks like a bunch of junk so far.
And buys other people's storage units for fun.
How many units do you think you've bought altogether?
Like 40, probably.
And do you think you've made money, lost money, or broken even?
I think I've probably broken even to made a little bit of money.
On this particular fall day, he might break even. Steve Lindsay might too. And as the old saying goes, one person's trash is another person's treasure.
And sometimes one person's trash is another person's trash.
So a good lesson, if you have a storage unit, try not to store important papers in it, especially if you have a hard time making payments on the unit. And by the way, we just heard from Steve Lindsay, the guy who paid $200 for his unit. So far, after scrapping the gold and silver he found, he's made $45. Ted Garcia, Fox News at 9. So a good lesson, if you have a storage unit, try not to store important papers in it, especially if you have a hard time making payments on the unit. And by the way, we just heard from Steve Lindsay, the guy who paid $200 for his unit. So far, after scrapping the gold and silver he found, he's made $45. Ted Garcia, Fox News First.